Let's like mute the sound for a minute. Are we live? Is that a black screen for a reason? Is that just Twitch hacking around, Dunks? Do you know? Goodness me. Well, let's see if we can get all this up and running. Okay, I think we're good. So let's change that to WWE 2K18. You wanna give me back that recommendation? There it is. Why is just streaming WWE an option? I feel like that's just like begging for copyright. No, I told you 2K18. Did everything get saved? No, it literally saved none of it. There we go. Alright. Take a swig of water before we jump in. Alright. Welcome, everyone, to WWE 2K18 Universe mode. Literally half a year in the making. I'm going to back up a bit so I'm not like right in the mic, as I've learned the farther away I am. Tends to be a bit better. But WWE 2K18 Universe mode, did the draft in December, uploaded the second part of the draft last night because I'm bad, and a lot of stuff went wrong. Alright, a lot of stuff went wrong. But we're finally here. We're going to do 2 shows of Universe tonight. 1 show for each of us. I am your general manager of Friday Night Fights and commentator, Trey. We're going to start with Jimmbob Crocket Promotions, however. And I'm just going to start the show. We're going to keep a lot of the matches hidden. Do I not get to skip this? I swore it was an option to skip intros. I must have not turned that off. Well, I'll remember to do that next time. I am joined, of course, as always, by Dunks, who is trying to go to bed, and he says it's been so long since I've done Universe. He's very mad that I'm doing it now. He's gone to the corner to sleep. Sleep well, Dunks. Good boy. Is that just like, it's like slightly, the screen is slightly visible underneath the blurry JPEG of the WWE logo that I'm using for hiding stuff later. Please actually let me skip this intro now. The intro is looped. You can't see it, but it's the raw intro, and it is now looped. And there's no escape. I've escaped. Excuse me? What is this? Well, I mean, it's a bit late. You know, we're gonna skip this scene. We're gonna skip that. Don't worry about what you can't see. All right. Jumping into Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. We have quite the lineup tonight, including the main event of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Machoke, defending his new and improved Fight Master Championship against Neville in a no-holds-barred match. But we have plenty of matches tonight. Jimmbob Crocket Promotions, their first pay-per-view, which I believe is Backlash, is actually next week, next Wednesday. So they have a lot of ground they have to cover today and Saturday. They want to make some big moves. Alright, let's get rid of the Paco image. Get rid of the Paco image, please. We can now cut this audio on as I prepare to remove the terrible low-resolution JPEG. As we prepare for some opening words from your Jimmbob Crocket Promotions General Manager, the Gym Boss. It's taking a very long time to load, though. I mean, I've already told you it is. I might as well take it away. You know, there's no point in having the terrible JPEG up if you already know what's happening. And you get to see all the fancy special effects. I think I might just call them fancy. I don't know. Dunker, he's gone to sleep on his pee-pad. It is time to hear what our general manager has to say. Please, maybe, possibly, just maybe a little bit. Jacob is not here to read this, so I will just read it normally. Whatever it is he has to say. There he is, the new and improved Jimmbob, the Gym Boss. Taking half the roster with him when we split after 2K18. But what will the general manager have to say on the first night of his airing with his first pay-per-view only 2 weeks away? I know you people paid good money to be here tonight, so I'm going to make sure you get your money's worth. That was a fast dialogue box. Everywhere you go, you hear about the people wanting a revolution. Every country, every group, it doesn't matter. They're all shouting for the same thing. Change, revolt, progress. And look around, the WWE is no different. We all want the same things. That's where I come in. Starting right now, I intend to be the face of that revolution. Bold moves from our general manager with his new promotion. The WWE Universe is the backbone that keeps this company alive, and they are being ignored because their hero is continually being ignored by the powers that be. I will not let that happen anymore. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. I want a match. Well, I mean, he's not really being ignored anymore. You have a company, but I guess if he wants a match, he wants a match. I don't want there to be any questions about who I am or where I stand. You want to know something? You don't have to ask. I'm going to tell you, whether you like it or not. I don't think I've ever had a crowd as good as you guys. You get me. I came out here to say what I had to say, and you were listening to every word. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people than yourselves. Thank you, WWE Universe. Fantastic promo from the general manager of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. He's ready to start a revolution with his show. But will we see that revolution? Here's my terrible JPEG. Because I don't want you guys to see what all matches are coming up here soon tonight. It is time now for our first match of the night, and boy, is it a big one. Our first match of the night is a fatal four-way match where the winner will go on to main event Backlash to fight for the currently vacant World Championship of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. I believe it is called the Fighty Boys 2K18 Championship, but I don't know for sure. I don't remember. Because, you know, each of our shows, they have 4 titles. Only 2 of them actually have people. Jimmbob Crocket Promotions, they have tag champions in the Shield, and they have a secondary champion as matchup with the Fight Master title. They don't have a world champion or a women's champion. Friday Night Fights, we got a world champion with Ken Bone, and we have a secondary champion? Yeah, we have a secondary champion. It's Fazbear. It's Nightmare Freddy, isn't it? I was real mad because he lost me the first draft pick. Yeah! Yeah, we got Nightmare Freddy as our recognized character champion, but we don't have tag champions or women's champions, so we gotta get all these things sorted out within this first month. Nonetheless, it is time Now to get started with this Fatal 4-Way to see who the first person going into the main event of Backlash will be. I'm going to assume Backlash will just be a one-on-one competition for the title. Since, you know, there's only 2 weeks build up to it, but who knows? Jacob could do anything to change it up. Who is the first competitor in this Fatal 4-Way? The crowd's going... I don't actually have audio on. It's Braun Strowman! I assumed it was the Giant Braun. I know who's in it, obviously, but I don't know what order they're coming out. Braun Strowman in the Fatal 4-Way. The first match ever of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Jimmbob said he wanted heads to turn. Well, this is one way to do it. Incredible. Braun Strowman could main event the first ever pay-per-view, not just of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions, but the first ever pay-per-view of 2K18 Universe Mode. He could be the first Fighty Boys 2K18 champion.
Well, he definitely looks ready for what's ahead of him here tonight, that's for sure.
Now, I know all 4 of these men are people that Jimmbob has said would make great faces for his roster, faces for his show, for his promotion. He wants them to have the title. But it could be someone that's not any of these 4. We don't know who's going to be added to the match next week. Obviously, a match needs more than one person. Does he have his Superman tattoo in this game? Or did they not do that for copyright reasons? I don't think he has his Superman tattoo. Wild. And there he is, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. The face that runs the place. Here in this Fatal 4-Way tonight. Now you have to imagine AJ Styles probably a bit concerned about having to face Braun Strowman on his first night here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. But at least there will be 2 other people in the ring to, as we say in the video game world, aggro Braun Strowman away from AJ Styles. Of course, I'm sure those others will probably be trying to focus on getting away from him as well. Let's check. So all win-loss records, for the most part, have been wiped since 2K17, with the exception of people who are undefeated and who have never won a match. If they keep their streaks going, they count. Are any of these people currently on said streak? No. And no one in this match is currently on any kind of a streak. So that's good information to keep in mind. AJ Styles, yeah, he was World Heavyweight Champion, wasn't he? Didn't he win Money in the Bank? It's fine, Master. Yes, AJ Styles, a former World Heavyweight Champion, just like this man, Scorpion. AJ Styles holding the World Heavyweight Championship for 2 weeks. Scorpion holding it for 4 weeks. I forgot about AJ Styles. Right, he won the Money in the Bank and then cashed in on Curtis Axel before immediately losing it to CM Punk. That horrible period where the World Heavyweight Championship just got thrown around constantly. But Scorpion, the next member of this match, you can really see why Jimmbob would want any of these men to be the face of his promotion. 2 former World Heavyweight Champions. The monster that is Braun Strowman. And whoever the 4th member is. I've genuinely, I believe, forgotten who I think I remember who it was. I've kind of forgotten who the 4th person in this Fatal 4-Way is. But that just means it'll be a surprise to me. Scorpion's entrance kind of ate the frame rate a little there. But we're still good. We're still going strong. Internet's been a lot better lately than it was back when I was doing 2K17. So let's hope it stays that way. Scorpion. Harnessing the powers of the Nether Realm. Hoping to use those powers here to reclaim his gold. It's a different belt, so it's not really his gold. He wants to reclaim gold once again. And the 4th member of this Fatal 4-Way, the 4th competitor, I think I was correct in my assumption of who it was. Please keep in mind I don't have audio. So, I can't go off music and be like, oh, of course it's this person. No, I was incorrect. I thought it was Balor. No, it's Shinsuke Nakamura. The artist formerly known as. Such a bad nickname. Nakamura didn't win a title, did he? I don't know why I thought he did. Yo, like, seizure warning, though. Genuinely. Kind of hurting my eyes a bit. Has Nakamura accomplished anything title-wise? It does not appear so. Oh no! He was Fight Master Champion for 1 day! He must have beaten Wade Barrett for it at a pay-per-view, then immediately lost it. Alright, well congratulations to Nakamura. So everyone in this match but Braun Strowman is a former champion. Amazing. Admittedly, like, 2 of them held the title for like as little amount of time as possible. But you know, it still counts. They are still former champions. That's how the Fight Master title is. It's hard to hang on to. So 3 former champions and Braun Strowman, who very well could be a future champion, all in this Fatal 4-Way. Winner goes on to main event Backlash for the Fighting Boys 2K18 Championship. I, for one, am quite excited. This is a... get a drink of water while Nakamura takes his 80-minute intro. Still shorter than Balor's, though. We're having entrances on for this universe. I don't know if anyone watching this watched the 2K17 universe. We didn't really do entrances for that, except for sometimes on pay-per-views. Yeah, we're going to just do entrances this time. And it's going to take 8 years, but it's going to be okay. Maybe we'll stop doing them at some point, but for now, we plan on always having entrances on. Styles Clash! Nakamura, AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, and Scorpion. What an opening match here for Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. No one can stop something. I didn't see it because the lights went out. I can see Spooky Braun, though, hiding in the shadows. We get it, Nakamura. You're a very limber boy. Let me tell you something. Let me prepare you right now. A little bit of sneak peek at things to come later on in Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Gonna have a lot of women's matches on tonight's episode of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. A lot of women's matches, which I can't really blame Jim Boss for. He's only got 2 weeks to set up for the pay-per-view, and he needs to have all of his champions. He needs to have someone holding every belt by the end of that pay-per-view. Nakamura, this does not need to be a part of your entrance, okay? You little stretchy boy. We get it, right? You and your fruit by the foot, fruit roll up pants and jacket, whatever. All right, here we go. Fatal 4-Way time. Who is going to main event Backlash? And the bell rings. Nakamura and Styles immediately going after each other as Strowman just begins beating down Scorpion. Nakamura almost thrown to the outside, but fighting his way back in. I think right off the bat, Scorpion might be in serious trouble. If I had to pick a favorite to win this match, I gotta go with Strowman. But he has to be able to pay attention to all 3 members of the ring. Strowman does not have to be pinned to lose this match. Strowman taking Scorpion down. Scorpion still not getting any offense in, as we see AJ Styles. I don't even know what that move was, but it was incredible. Taking Nakamura to the ground. Strowman looking for a choke slam. No, just choking Scorpion as he hits him in the gut. Brainbuster by AJ Styles. Scorpion still barely has had any offense. I think got maybe 1 move in against Braun Strowman. Oh, Nakamura, great reversal, but Styles reversing into a neck breaker as well. Strowman going for the pin, Styles breaking it up. And that may have been a bad move by Styles if he doesn't want to get rushed. Oh my god, the strength of AJ Styles. Pump handle gut buster to the monster among men. Oh my god. And a neck breaker to Braun Strowman as Nakamura now taking advantage of the weakened springboard moonsault. The weakened Scorpion thrown down to the ground. Styles now throwing Braun at Nakamura. Braun grabbing Styles still. Picking him up. Oh, and Nakamura diving. Reverse DDT to Strowman. Strowman rolling out of the ring. Amazingly, Styles able to stand toe-to-toe with Strowman. Just a testament to how phenomenal he really is. as we get another brain buster to Nakamura. Scorpion has really been having a hard time this match, but this could be where he turns it around. Tripping up AJ Styles. Big backhand. Oh, swift jab as Nakamura takes control. Oh, big kick to the gut. Oh, these swift jabs from Scorpion to Strowman. Oh, and he's taking advantage. Scorpion, so fast. Oh, but Strowman picking him right up. Sidewalk slam. Styles now forced out of the ring. Nakamura going for the pin. Not a smart move with Strowman right there. As Strowman now getting Scorpion up. Oh, and Nakamura fighting back, grabbing him from behind. Strowman beating Scorpion down, threatening AJ Styles on the outside. Inverted suplex to Scorpion. Now Nakamura turning his attention. Oh! Went for the imploder suplex, but Strowman fell through. Nakamura not quite as strong as AJ Styles, not able to get Strowman up. Double chop. Oh no. Looking for a big power bomb. Oh, the Strawman slam. Nakamura in serious danger here. Oh! Scorpion stunner! Amazing move by Scorpion, but Nakamura! Big running power slam from Braun Strowman. Going for the pin. Both the other two men on the outside. This could be it. 1, 2, and Scorpion just barely able to break it up. It saved AJ Styles some pain as well as he was propped up against the barricade. Braun Strowman almost won this match already and would have headed on the main event Backlash. Oh, going for a powerbomb. It looked like AJ Styles was bad English. Looked like AJ Styles was going for a powerbomb, but Scorpion reversing it. I don't know what Scorpion was going for there. Oh my god, the get over here. Into the pin on AJ Styles. Strowman doesn't notice. 1, 2. Oh, and AJ Styles kicks out as Strowman flattens Nakamura. That might have been the closest we've seen to someone winning this match. Strowman now realizing how close he came to losing just now. And just walking on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Strowman, the only non-former champion here, but proving that that's just a matter of chance that he isn't a champion. And he plans to change that at Backlash. But to do that, he's got to win the Fatal 4-Way here. Nakamura finally back up to his feet, getting in the ring. Nakamura punching Strowman hard. Oh, backstabber! Styles going for the pin, but Nakamura there to break it up. Strowman already getting back up to his feet as Scorpion rolls to the outside. Styles looks like he's trying to knock Nakamura to the outside. Going after him. I thought maybe Styles and Strowman were going to fight to see who could win it. But no. Styles going after Nakamura on the outside, trying to hyperextend that leg. Strowman following after them. Remember, pinfalls and submissions can only take place in the ring. So being on the outside is just going to be more pain for each combatant here. Oh, and Styles flipping through that back suplex. Oh, but not for long as Strowman throws Styles into the ring. Nakamura following, and there's Scorpion, all 4 men back in the ring. Oh, everyone's just hitting each other now. Strowman knocked to the ground. Oh, big suplex from Scorpion. Styles possibly going for a DDT, but reversing to a leg sweep. 1, no, Scorpion's going to break it up. Scorpion's still, oh my god! The move by Scorpion, I don't even know what to call it. Wheelbarrow pin. Strowman not happy about that. Side Russian leg sweep. Now Strowman just beating down Scorpion. Everyone on the ground except for Strowman, who has Scorpion up for the running power slam. Into the pin. Oh, Scorpion kicking out immediately. That's amazing. Oh my god, that neck breaker by Styles. Scorpion somehow managing to kick out immediately. And now Scorpion on the outside as we see Strowman taking to the ground. Nakamura playing up to the crowd. I don't know if this is a smart time to do that. I don't think Styles cares. He's more worried about taking Braun Strowman out, this absolute mountain of a man. Styles now look like possibly going for the Styles Clash. Nakamura surprisingly not going to let that happen. Up on the second rope. Nakamura looking for that diving knee to Strowman. Oh, and he goes for it. It was actually more of a missile drop kick that hit AJ Styles, allowing Braun Strowman to make some, offense, but no DDT. As Scorpion comes out of nowhere to throw Nakamura to the outside. What is AJ Styles doing? Is he going for a possible 450 up there? Oh no! Corkscrew dive. As we see a neck breaker into a neck breaker by Scorpion on the outside. That's going to do some pain to Nakamura. But now Strowman, shoulder tackle to AJ Styles. Oh my god, what an incredible sunset flip powerbomb. As we see Strowman now. Oh, knocking Styles into the turnbuckle and then with the running power slam. And he's not done with Styles. I really thought that was going to be it, but no. He wants to make Styles hurt. Big back body suplex. As he gets Styles right back up. Going for a powerbomb here, potentially. No, of course, strawman slam. I don't know why I keep thinking it's a powerbomb. Nakamura possibly going for a powerbomb. And he was. Sit out powerbomb. And Scorpion kicks out right away. AJ Styles now makes some offense, playing to the crowd. Not smart with Strowman getting right up behind him. Oh my god, that might have busted AJ Styles' teeth. Oh no. Reverse chokeslam to Styles. As Nakamura gets power bombed. And then a back suplex to Scorpion. That may have just saved AJ Styles though. Yo, I got something. Give me a second. Okay, well, I've got a minor problem, so just give me a second. Enjoy the match while I...
Caught him with a chop. Not where he wants to be right now. Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down. Check out Braun Strowman's offense. Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Sorry about that. Problem solved as we just saw Braun Strowman jump off of the turnbuckle onto Scorpion. Now locking in a camel clutch, but Nakamura there to break it up.
Whoa, missed by a large margin there. Come on, how do you
Strowman now throwing Scorpion into the corner. Nakamura trying to stop this from happening, but that's just not possible. Scorpion getting absolutely massacred in the corner. Nakamura now breaking it up. Oh, going for Scorpion from behind. Oh, into the pin. Oh, but Styles there to break it up as Strowman stuck on the outside now. This could be these other three competitors' opportunity to win the match while Strowman's gone. Looked like Styles was going to go for that phenomenal forearm, but Nakamura ruins the plans again. Imploder suplex to AJ Styles. Scorpion dazed, but not anymore. Oh, and Scorpion's been busted open by the elbow from Nakamura, and he's just not going to let it faze him. He's used to blood in his line of work. Oh, Nakamura I think was going for the Kinshasa out of nowhere, but missed. Styles now up to his feet. Nakamura going for the swift punches. Here comes Braun Strowman back in the ring. No one seems to have noticed. And he grabs Styles from behind, tossing him to the outside. Strowman following as Nakamura rolls out. Scorpion left alone in the ring. This could be a good chance for him to rest now that he's been bladed. No, he's going to get right back out there in the action. No hesitation for Scorpion as Strowman gets sent flying into that metal ring post. Strowman back in the ring. Scorpion and Styles both following, trying to take advantage. It could mean so much if someone were to pin Braun Strowman here tonight. Oh my god! The fatality.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Oh, and a neck breaker. That's not the fatality. I call it the X-ray. We're going to change finishing move names up a bit here. Oh my god. Big kick from Nakamura as he puts Scorpion on the second rope. Oh, and just sending those ropes into Scorpion's neck. It's Nakamura versus Strowman now. Oh, big knee to Strowman's face, turning him inside out. And Strowman kicks out before one. Nakamura now looking for the Kinshasa. I think that was two Kinshasas in a row, actually. Oh, and Strowman still kicks out of two Kinshasas in a row. Nakamura now going to the second rope. Styles punching him in the wiener. Anything goes here in a fatal four-way. Possibly setting Nakamura up for the Styles clash. And it connects, busting Nakamura open. Now grabbing Braun, throwing him to the outside so he can't break up the pin. But Scorpion's going for the pin. Oh my god, and Nakamura kicks out. Oh, Styles slammed into the ground X-ray to Nakamura. Big uppercut from Braun. Getting Scorpion up to his feet. We could be nearing the end here. Scorpion thrown over the top. Big headbutt. It's just Braun and Nakamura in the ring now. And Braun doesn't even care about Nakamura. He's gonna come finish what he started with Scorpion. Getting him up to his feet. Oh, but Scorpion throwing him into the ring. Looking for an opportunity here. Big stomp. Oh, but Nakamura grabbing Scorpion from behind, throwing him into the corner. Scorpion fighting out. Strowman grabs him now for the big straw man slam. Neckbreaker from Styles as well. Oh, and Styles out of nowhere. Grabbing Strowman, saw him coming. Styles clash to Braun Strowman into the pin. Scorpion. It doesn't matter. Braun. I don't know if Braun kicked out or if it was a rope break. I think it was a rope break. Either way, Scorpion kicking Styles. Oh, and there's the get over here. Dragging Styles center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and Nakamura couldn't break it up fast enough. Scorpion, of all people, pinning AJ Styles. I don't know if I'm going to call that the get over here or the fatality. It's going to be one of the two. Well, those things will change as time goes on. Amazing opening match for Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Honestly, Scorpion was the last person I expected to win this match, but he was able to take advantage of Braun Strowman getting hit with the Styles Clash and then hitting AJ Styles with the get over here. No one was able to stop Scorpion. Scorpion is going to main event Backlash for the Fighty Boys 2K18 Championship. Absolutely incredible. He certainly earned this victory here tonight. But who will Scorpion face come Backlash? It is the wrong one. I am sorry. Let's move on now to our, I don't know if it's going to be the second match or if there's going to be some promos. I don't remember how this was all set up, but we're going to certainly find out. Okay. We have our next thing set up here. Wait patiently for everything to load. Let me check my information real quick. Just my notes and my whatnots. Things take a while to load sometimes, right? It's just something that happens. And you just gotta power on through. I accidentally unplugged my Ethernet from my laptop. Thankfully that's not important to any of this. It's like chipped my nail. It keeps getting caught in things. Yo, I need a band-aid for my heck in the finger. I got a giant hole in it. Just the things that happen sometimes. Where's my mouse? My mouse is over here. Well, we can, like, turn on the music, I guess. This is probably not music. It's probably people talking. But, you know, whatever. As we see Rock Lee coming out to the arena. Mic in hand, looks like he's got something to say. Rock Lee, considered by Jim Boss to be underused potential. Someone who just needs to work hard to get to where he's going. And he could definitely be going places. You guys know me, you know what I value. You know I like to give everyone a fighting chance. It's what makes a good champion, a good WWE superstar. I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't follow my own code, which is what brings me out here tonight. Please excuse the fact it doesn't sound like Rock Lee. It's supposed to sound fucking stupid, alright? Let's just say that. You're probably familiar with a certain superstar who's been saying some unkind things about me lately. He probably wants me to sink down to his level, to go around hurling insults, running him down, yelling and screaming. But that's not me. I know that two wrongs don't make a right. His parents are a perfect example of that. Jesus Christ, Lee, who's he calling trash to? Superstars have threatened me. I've smacked them down. They've challenged me. I've beaten them. They've dared to step up and take titles from me. I've crushed them. What makes Sin Cara think that things are going to go any differently for him? Get out here and let's find out. Oh, he's calling out Sin Cara. And here he is. Sin Cara. Sin Cara, of course, Spanish for no face. As he comes to meet Rock Lee out here in the ring.
What could this be about? By the looks of it, he is not messing
Sure is taking his time, though.
I'm sure the WWE Universe is dying to know what's going on.
Letting Rock Lee stir in his juices. As Sin Cara finally makes it back. I'm not going to imitate everyone's voice, alright? Most of the time with normal wrestlers, I'm just going to read it. You know, some people get stupid voices, others just get it read. Thanks so much for that fantastic response, WWE Universe. It's always nice to be out here in front of you guys. However, it seems someone doesn't look very happy to see me, so I want to enlighten you all as to why I've come out here right now. I appreciate your desire to have a talk with me, but clearly you don't understand the hole you're digging yourself into. My patience is limited, especially when someone like you comes out here and interrupts me. So get to your point and get to it fast, or else I'll make you second guess having come out here. This place is electric tonight. The WWE Universe really know how to make you feel welcome, doesn't it? What? Although it sounds to me like you should step aside because the fans have zero interest in you now that I'm here. Ha ha ha, you're funny. I like funny people. They just make everything so happy. And I want to be happy, you know? It's just so hard. So hard. Why'd Daddy make it so hard? It's okay. You're okay, son. Relax, son. You got this, son. Just break him in half now. What the fuck is going on with Rock Lee? Here's a little secret. You're just not good enough. That's why you don't get what you want. The WWE Universe knows it. I know it. Hell, I think even you know it. But look, if you still want to get your ass kicked, I'm always happy to dish it out. At the next pay-per-view, you and I are finally going to have the fight everyone here has been anticipating. And while you prep and train and do whatever exercises you want, I'll do the same, yet I'll win. Because I have the passion for this business you don't have. You're just ego, while I'm all heart. I'm in a fun mood tonight. How are you guys feeling? I could go for a little dancing. Put on a show. Yeah. Use a little thunder, a little lightning. Show you my moves, yeah? Who wants to see a little impromptu dance-off? What the fuck is happening? Am I having a stroke? Dancing is for losers and chumps. I'm a WWE superstar. I don't have time to dance. I only have time to fight. Dancing is stupid. People moving their body awkwardly, bumping and grinding like idiots, that's no skill. Wrestling takes skill. That's what I do. What is Rock Lee talk like a child? Not even like my voice is like his sentence formations. I've had an epiphany that I need to share with you in the entire WWE Universe. After listening to this man, I realized I don't need to face him. I've already proven I'm better. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for reaffirming my belief in myself. You're a real Jim.
Did anyone else get that?
Oh, and Sin Cara absolutely toasting Rock Lee in that promo apparently, even though I think they both kind of came off as absolute morons. But nonetheless, we are going to move on now to our next match of the night. That was fucking wild. I think Rock Lee has split personality disorder or something. Something's going on there. Alright. We're ready to go on to our next match here tonight. And this next match is a women's triple threat match, the winner of which will go on to Backlash to be in a fatal four-way for the vacant women's championship. I don't remember what the Jimmbob Crocket women's title is called. It might just be the Jimmbob Crocket women's title, whatever. And I can also confirm to you that this match and the next 3 matches tonight will all be women's triple threat matches to decide who will be in the fatal four-way. We're going to figure out all 4 women in that fatal four-way here tonight. And then we have we have 2 matches after all that. Of course, our main event being the Fight Master title defense, Machoke versus Neville. Very exciting as we go on now. I imagine next week, Jimmbob, we'll probably focus on the tag division, get some people ready for that. And here she is, Paige, ready to go on to Backlash, to be in that Fatal 4-Way, be the first ever Jimmbob Crocket Women's Champion. Technically the first ever Women's Champion of our Universe mode, since my Women's Champion won't be decided until the end of this in-game month. Paige, unfortunately, not able to wrestle in real life anymore, but she can still hold all the gold here in Universe mode. That's the beauty of Universe mode. People who can't wrestle anymore, people who are even dead, they can all come back for another shot at the glory. And Paige is ready for that glory here tonight. But who will be her two opponents? Set her first of two opponents. Come on, let's see them. Paige ready. Paige is happy, ready for a fight. It's Tamina. Absolutely incredible. A true powerhouse of the women's division.
What should we expect here tonight in this triple threat match? When it comes to triple threats, Mike,
Beat boop and vibrations. Goodness me. Tamina slowly making her way. And I don't have win-loss records or former champions ending on the women, because this women's division is brand new here to 2K18 Universe mode.
Some people are saying she's at the top of her game right now. Corey, would you agree with that statement? You know what, Cole? I don't think I've ever been more impressed by her than I am right now.
Can Tamina move on to the Fatal 4-Way at Backlash? Will Paige? Will someone else go on? Who could that third person possibly be? And the final member of this triple threat match as the crowd goes wild, ready for action. That's right. Tamina, ready. It's the one and only Ivory. Now WWE Hall of Famer. Ivory coming out here, ready to battle against Paige and Tamina.
Yeah, and for me, tonight will go a long way in determining exactly which woman is the most dominant in WWE.
I thought Paige was going to jump her from behind. She's as tough as they come, and this is my house. WWE in my house of horrors. Here we go, triple threat, ready to begin. Tamina Snuka, Ivory, and Paige. All ready to square up. But it would be more of a triangle than anything. All the refs there is number 4. Who's going to Backlash? And immediately Paige goes after Ivory. Tamina just going to take this opportunity. Do a quick press. No, she's going to run in and Thez press Paige, pummeling her into the ground. Now, big knee drop to Paige from Tamina as Ivory tries to slink away. Tamina not going to... Oh! Ivory trying to remove the turnbuckle. But Tamina not going to let that happen. And that's completely legal here in a triple threat match. No DQ, just pinfall or submission inside the ring. Ivory elbowing Tamina in the head repeatedly. Big elbows once again. Paige stretching up, taking the break, throwing Ivory into the ropes. Oh, going for a big body slam, but no. Kick to the back of the knee by Ivory. Oh, punch to the back of the head, throwing Paige around. Great strategy here by Ivory. Oh, as Paige backflips out, grabbing her from behind, and a knee breaker. That might take Ivory out for a while. Oh my god, the Bulldog. I don't know if it's a bullet or a face plant. Doesn't matter as Tamina kicks Paige right in the head. Oh, and Paige reversing. Inverted DDT to Tamina. Paige wrenching the head of Tamina, doing some serious damage here. Throwing her down, Ivory back in the ring, only to get cut off by Paige with some ferocious kicks, punches, backhands, everything. Paige needs to take Ivory out. Irish whip, back body drop. Paige has been absolutely dominant in this match so far. Going for the pin. Oh, and a kick out before even one. Not nearly enough done to Ivory here. Tamina back up to her feet as Ivory reverses. Oh, and Tamina's pissed. She's calling out Paige, running Bulldog. That was for sure Bulldog. Now it's Ivory versus Tamina as Ivory surprisingly picks Tamina up. Big tilt-a-whirl driver. 1, 2. Oh, and Tamina kicks out. Ivory now calling for her finisher. I don't actually know what her finisher is. I don't know much about Ivory. Oh! It's a massive face plant as Paige throws Ivory into the corner. And the big boot raking across Ivory's face. Paige surprisingly not going for the pin on Tamina. Maybe she thinks it's not enough. Oh, and the Paige turner to Ivory. Into the pin. Tamina still down. 1, 2. Oh, but Ivory somehow kicking out. Paige in absolute shock as Tamina gets up to her feet. Paige throwing Ivory into the corner. Oh, and Tamina just throws Paige by her hair. Trying to take her out of the equation. Getting her right back up. Big. Oh my god. That's not. I don't think it's really called a slingshot. Either way, throwing Paige into the ropes, doing some serious damage. Paige still in this though. Hasn't taken that much damage in this fight. So still able to kick out at 1. So Ivory plays up to the crowd while Tamina just absolutely destroys Paige. Oh, and Ivory whiffs the double axe handle. Paige now starting to make a turnabout, fighting back. Ivory going from high. No, Paige taking on everyone. Oh, but there she is, getting flipped. Tamina now taking the opportunity to taunt the crowd in the exact same way as Ivory throws Paige into the corner. Paige fighting out, though. Big punch. Oh, my God. And a massive running DDT to Paige, sending her to the outside. Tamina super kick. Tamina could be going to Backlash. That could be it right there. Dragging her center of the ring. Paige on the outside into the pin. 1, 2, and Paige able to break it up, but just barely. Oh, big kick. Tamina, not sure what happened. Backbreaker. Oh, Paige saying this is it. She's gonna slit Tamina's throat. Big knee to Tamina's face. Paige has her up, but no, Tamina takes it down. Might have just twisted and sprained the arm of Paige there. Maybe not a great time to taunt Tamina, but both women are still on the ground. Ivory stuck in position there. Oh, but she's finally getting back up. Possible sidewalk slam. Oh no, a massive backbreaker. And now just stretching Paige out as Ivory gets up on the second rope. And bad news. Massive German suplex throwing Ivory across the ring. Oh, Ivory rolling out big ninja skills, running Bulldog. Rolling her over into the pin. 1. Oh, and a kick out at 1. Tamina not done yet. So what is Ivory going to do here? Oh, went for a diving forearm, but Tamina able to get up. Ivory has Tamina up. Oh, but Paige trying to take them both down. Tamina able to stay on her feet. But for how long? Float over neck breaker. Ivory stretching. Bad time to stretch. Oh, a very fancy pin there, but the rope saved Ivory. Paige just beating her down. Spinning Ivory around. Back suplex. Breaking the neck of Ivory. Dragged center of the ring. Is this going to be it? Into the pin. Ref in position. 1, 2. Oh, and Ivory kicks out. Hello, Jaden. Jaden the Bast. 1, 2, 4. Welcome to Universe Mode. Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Women's triple threat match. Winner goes on to a fatal 4-way at Backlash for the first ever women's title for Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Tamina possibly looking for that big frog splash. And there it is. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Tamina's going to Backlash. Once again, just like Scorpion. Absolutely surprised by this turn of events here tonight. See those big moves of Tamina. And then a Paige turner, but Tamina able to finally turn it around. Not with that super kick. Or with that same super kick. but with a frog splash.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory. To get the pinfall victory over such a high
Tamina now, very excited, potentially going to be the first women's champion of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. All she has to do now is win that fatal 4-way at Backlash. Let me put up my terrible JPEG of the WWE logo while I set up the next segment. As we prepare now. What's this? I've heard someone is coming out to the ring right now who has a match later tonight. They're not actually supposed to be coming out, but it looks like they're saying they are. Well, we've got enough time. We're going to allow them to say what they need to say. Whatever that may be. I gotta prepare. This person gets a stupid voice, so I gotta prepare my throat. This is gonna kill me. This is gonna murder my throat. And now it is time. Who is this superstar and what could they possibly have to say? Let's find out as soon as the loading bar is done.
With everything going on,
and that's right, it's Neville. The person fighting Machoke in the main event tonight for the Fight Master title. What could Neville potentially have to say here? Why did he need this time? He already has a title match here tonight. He's thinking about his words carefully. Thinking about how to phrase whatever it is he's going to say. Alright, let's cut the chatter. I don't have all night to stand out here and make you feel better about your lives. I've got some business to attend to. There's a certain superstar that I'd like to come out here now, and his name is Braun Strowman. Oh my god, what on earth? Why is Neville calling out Braun Strowman? And there he is. Still tired from the Fatal 4-Way. He did great in that match, but unfortunately did not come out on top. Why would Neville call this man out here? This doesn't seem like it could be a very smart move, whatever Neville's planning.
Looks of it, he is not messing around here. I'm sure the WWE Universe is dying to know what's going on.
Strowman making his way into the ring a bit slower than usual, thanks to that grueling Fatal 4-Way. I'll be honest, I don't have anything better going on right now, so I decided to humor you and hear you out. So here I am, and there you are. There are the people, there's a light, there's the stage, everything's in place. When I look at you, I see someone with the same fire and passion that I have for this business. We both want to make history, and I say we do it together. I say we become the greatest tag team in the entire history of this industry. Oh no. What on earth? Well, slap me silly and call me dizzy. I'm down to get dirty. Let's do what the best tag teams to ever grace this division did. Let's change history. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Me and you are going to be unstoppable, and every single person in this crowd is going to love us. And why? Because we love them right back. It's a weird thing for Neville to say, especially when talking to Strowman. All great forces known to man have been because of the All great forces known to man have been because of the combination of resources, and that's what y'all just saw. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, screw you. Because we are the WWE now. Neville and Braun Strowman just formed a tag team together. Unbelievable. How could anyone ever stand up to that massive force? I have no idea. But the tag division on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions better look out, because it's all downhill for them from here on out. And now it is time for us to get ready for our second of 4 women's triple threat match tonight here. Triple threat matches here tonight. who will go join Tamina in the Fatal 4-Way at Backlash for the women's title. Could be any number of women. So many options to choose from. But they've all got to earn their place, just like Tamina did. Lord have mercy. We are an hour into Universe mode and we're only on match 3 of 14 tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh, God help me. Oh, Lord. Save my soul. It's the wrong one. Well, there's all the women in the match. I did them in the wrong order. So now you know. Alexa Bliss, Maurice, and Becky Lynch are your next 3 women to enter in a triple threat here. Alexa Bliss coming out first, standing at an astounding 3 feet tall. She have anything more? It's like it's the goddess of WWE is Little Miss Bliss. It's the Wicked Witch of WWE. I think someone called her that once. I don't remember. Yeah, I genuinely thought her hair was black with like gold highlights for some reason. But no, it's a hoodie. The hoodie just really looks like hair from the front. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Without someone else here, I'm gonna run out of things to say real fast during the entrances. I'm gonna run out of things to say in general, but that's just how things are gonna go. Either way, Bliss now in the ring. And the second competitor, I'm gonna assume, if I had to guess, would probably be Maurice. Oh, maybe Becky Lynch. I see green. It's Becky Lynch. Here she comes. Ready to take on these 2 competitors and make her way to Backlash. Make her way into history.
It's not like she's going to be in there with some slouch. And I'd say this match will go a very long way in determining just
and then she's whoa.
Dominant woman.
I remember when Becky Lynch had brown hair and a midriff, and she worked for Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks was evil. Little Miss Bliss, there it is, right there. The Harley Quinn of WWE. Ignoring the fact that we have a Harley Quinn in this universe. Maybe they'll team up, maybe they won't. Who knows? And there she is. It's Maurice, wife of the A-lister, The Miz, but a superstar in her own right, ready to go to Backlash. I almost said ready to main event Backlash.
Just waiting for the right time to strike. But knowing these 3 superstars the way I do, I doubt we'll see.
I'm sure, you know, maybe. Maybe Jake will decide, hey, I will have the woman main event Backlash. But I don't know that for sure, so I can't say.
Should be great, especially considering the incredible talent.
And here we have our 3 women ready to fight. And immediately Alexa Bliss gets out of the ring. Doesn't want anything to do with Maurice. Is the exact same thing. Oh, and it looks like Becky Lynch could be in a little bit of trouble as Alexa Bliss tries to sneak up from behind, but kind of like gives up halfway through. Maurice taunting on the outside. Immediately, I thought she was going for her DDT immediately. No, just a suplex. Alexa Bliss now. Backbreaker to Maurice, stretching her out. This could be Alexa Bliss's chance. Becky Lynch in the corner, grabbing Bliss. Massive overhead slam, which I guess would just be just a type of suplex. I don't really know. I love that everyone tried to run from the ring immediately. That's just great. Becky Lynch taking Bliss down as Maurice finally gets back up to her feet. Also going after Bliss for a second there. Massive side suplex backs. I think that's a side suplex. I'm not sure though. Becky Lynch getting Alexa Bliss up. Center of the ring. Oh, elbow to the back of Bliss's head. Going for a massive slam, but a neck breaker from Bliss turns things around. She has Becky Lynch up, and Becky Lynch throwing Bliss over the top rope, not quite to the outside. And again, another side suplex.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his
Punching Maurice. Was Bliss going to go for a choke slam on Becky Lynch? What? As Maurice gets Becky up, but not really. Oh, Becky just loves these side suplexes. And now Bliss, amazing arm drag. Actually, incredible strength there from Alexa Bliss. Oh, and a jawbreaker to Becky Lynch as Maurice grabs Bliss real quick. And a big face buster. Becky Lynch stuck on the outside, trying to catch her breath. Maurice taking advantage of the one-on-one opportunity. Another face breaker. Oh, Maurice holding up the L. Showing Alexa Bliss exactly what she's going to give to her here tonight. Oh, and another jawbreaker. And another jawbreaker. Lots of broken jaws here tonight. Somebody call the Ed Boys. Oh, are we looking for an electric chair drop? No. Oh my god, spin out Hurricane Rana from Alexa Bliss. Amazing offense as Becky Lynch throws her into the corner. Oh, and Maurice helping her out, only to turn on Lynch immediately. Massive kick, roundhouse kick, I guess. Kick to the side of Becky Lynch's head. As we see Maurice now calling for the in. Bliss stuck on the outside. Big kick. And a massive DDT. Turning Lynch inside out. Maurice going for the pin very slowly. And that's going to cost her as Bliss breaks it up here. Now going for the neck breaker. Just kind of killed Maurice. Dragging her center of the ring. Bliss going for the pin now. I can't tell. She's just kind of dragging her everywhere. Oh, and the double knees. Into a moonsault. More double knees. Getting Maurice right up. And there's the blissful DDT. As Becky Lynch gets up to her feet. And Lynch. What on earth is this? I don't know what this is. Oh my god, but it killed Bliss regardless. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Maurice had just long enough after the DDT to regain her strength and kick out. Becky Lynch now the Beck-sploder into the corner. Maurice in serious danger. Oh, Becky Lynch, now is not the time to hype up the crowd. You need to get that pin before Bliss gets back to her feet like she is right now. And here comes Bliss as we see a leg drop from Lynch. Oh, and another leg drop. Reversing Bliss, however. This is going to give Becky Lynch an opportunity. Big punch to Bliss's face into a side suplex. Lynch now dragging Bliss. Center of the ring. Drop kick to the back of Bliss's shoulders. Maurice slowly getting up to her feet. Chops from Lynch. And Maurice back up, but Becky Lynch is ready. But she wasn't ready enough. Maurice throwing her into the ref, but also the corner. And sending Becky Lynch into the steel ring post. Oh, but Lynch not even caring, getting right back up. And another Beck-sploder to Maurice. Into the pin. No rope breaks and a triple threat too. Oh, and Bliss barely able to break it up. Oh, and out of nowhere, the disarmor to Bliss. The disarmor to Bliss. But apparently let her go. I don't really know why. I don't know what happened there, to be honest with you. I have absolutely no idea what happened, but it ended in a reverse DDT as Bliss rolls out of the ring once again. Maurice trying to fight back against Becky Lynch. Oh, float over neck breaker. Into the pin. 1. Oh, and Becky Lynch kicking out at 1. Maurice has got to be surprised by that one. Maurice up on the second rope. Diving splash. And hits all of it into the pin once again. 1, 2. Oh, no, not even 2. Becky Lynch still kicking out. Bliss going for the pin, and Maurice not going to let that happen. Just in case Lynch was out of strength. Bliss has Maurice up. Oh, but Maurice fighting through. Into the pin now. 1. Oh, no, it's just not enough. These women still have quite a lot of gas in their engines. Big kick to the side of Bliss's head. Dragging her center of the ring. Elbow drop to the knee. I don't really know what Becky Lynch was planning there, but Maurice going for the pin. And Becky Lynch able to kick out. Maybe there are rope breaks in a triple threat for some reason, even though there aren't in real life. I'm not sure. Either way, Becky Lynch rolling out of the ring. What is Maurice going to do here? Calling for the end on Bliss. Could Maurice be meeting Tamina at Backlash? And there's that DDT turning Bliss inside out into the pin. Becky Lynch not ready for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Becky Lynch unable to break it up in time. Maurice will be meeting Tamina at Backlash. Isn't that right, Snootsy boy? Hello, Dunks. Welcome back to the show. Say hello, everyone. I hope your nap was good, Bubby. Maurice has done it. I have been genuinely surprised by the outcome of every match here tonight, but I guess that's just what you can expect from the revolution that is Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. We get ready to move on now. Ain't that right, Donker? He say, ain't that right? You're a big boy. Oh, little big boy, he's snooting at me. He say, snooty, snoot, snoot. As we prepare now for our next segment, let me make some notes about what's happened here tonight, including Scorpion pinning Styles. In Darai Donk, he said yes. And I said, but also Tamina pinned Ivory. In Darai Donker, he said yes. But also Maurice pinned Bliss, and I say in Darai Donker, and he said yes. Oh, what a chunky donker. How you doing? How have you enjoyed this show so far? He said, I just woke up from my nap. I did not unenjoy it. And it's time now for our next segment. As it appears, Baron Corbin coming out to the ring. We've seen a lot of stuff happen. We've had Rock Lee call out Sin Cara for seemingly no reason, and everything just kind of went off the walls there. We've seen Jim Boss declare his show of revolution. We've seen Neville and Braun Strowman form possibly the scariest tag team in WWE Universe mode. What do you think, Lord Dunkum? He say, I do not. Such scare wow. It's good to be the king, and when you're a king like I am, this ring is my castle. I own all who are under its keep. Tonight, as your king, I'm feeling rather generous. For you, my wonderful audience of peasants, I will give you all the opportunity to witness me in this very ring. Lately, I've been confused by a certain WWE superstar that thinks he's just as good as me, which is laughable at best. Still, I'm not one to shy away from putting someone in their place, to remind them of who is king of the playground and who belongs on the monkey bars. My patience is about to run out, just like Big Papa Smurf is about to run out of time on God's green earth. So let's see if he has the guts to come out here. Damn, Corbin, spitting hot fire rhymes. I know, and there he is, Big Papa Smurf. Ooh, tender donker. Dunks, what do you think could possibly happen when Corbin and Big Papa Smurf meet each other in the ring? Dunks do not care. He says, please, Give me more scratches and more pins. And I will oblige. As Big Papa Smurf makes his way up the ramp, ready to see why Corbin dares to call Big Papa out here. Oh, look at his sick light-up sketches. Hell yeah, my dude. There's no better feeling than walking down that aisle and getting that amazing response from the WWE Universe. I hope you all came ready for a showdown, because that man right there and I have some unfinished business that needs tending to, and it's gonna go down right here, right now. Bzz, bzz, bzz. You hear that? It's the sound of a bug. An annoying, insignificant little insect trying to make a whole lot of noise, thinking it's bigger than it actually is. The problem with bugs when they run into actual men is they tend to get squashed, and it just so happens I'm a real man. I just wanted to remind people that there's someone other than you in the WWE. It could be easy to forget that, since you take up so much time with your blabbing every week. Do you ever get tired of listening to yourself speak? I mean, it's bad enough that you come out here looking like a reject from the butt-ugly Musclehead doll collection, but you sound like a dog's squeaky toy when you whine. So why don't you all do us a favor and shut the hell up? You can sit there and you can talk all night, but it's not going to get you anywhere. It's certainly not going to get you out of this fight. And trust me, it will happen. Gesundheit, donks. He sneezed. Are you done wasting oxygen? Because those dolts in the audience look like they could use it. Beating you would be quick, but it would also be a step down for this company's top talent. So explain to me if you can, why should I waste my energy on a nobody like you? Oh, and Big Papa Smurf just kicks Corbin in the gut. And there it is, we've got a showdown happening right here. Oh, and a big sidewalk slam from Big Papa Smurf, taking Corbin to the ground. Big Papa Smurf hitting him in the back. Oh, what's he planning? Setting Corbin up on the top rope. Oh, what is Big Papa doing up here? Oh my God. Side superplex. Both men broken from that move, but Big Papa Smurf still getting up. And a clothesline of Corbin. The referee finally able to separate the two as they stare down one last time. Speaking with actions, not words, here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. But also speaking with words. It's a little bit of everything, Donker.
Gonna be a tall order for the next match to live up to
time for our third of 4 women's triple threat matches. Who going to Backlash, donks? Who going to Backlash? Almas? Almas going to Backlash? He loves Almas. Dunks loves Almas, he says. Almas, please. Almas came out the Rumble. Ooh, Dunks, he was jumping. He was like, goodness me, Almas is gonna win the Rumble. Almas unfortunately did not win the Rumble for the donk. You got so much back fat, donker. You just roll over and then you just got all this little chunky skin. I'm just petting it. I'm just petting your chunks of skin that are hanging off. So you were fatty. Don't stare at me like that. I love you. I love you and your chubs. Oh, he smiled. You know, Gesundheit. Got a donk. You getting cold? You getting sick from all the rain? Yo, it's flooding down here. Let me be real with you guys. It's fucking storming. Not right this moment, but it's been storming. It's flooding. Not like dangerous level. Dangerous to drive on. Not like just like I'm in my house and I'm safe. But like, you know, you probably don't want to go fuck around in it. You know what I'm saying, donk? Y'all hear me, donker? Let's get this match started. The first of the next 3 women coming out here. Oh my lord. What an entrance. Is this a custom entrance? Or is this just someone's entrance? I'm just like, damn, what a good entrance. It's a custom entrance, because it's Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. The first custom wrestler in the women's division. to try and make her way to the title picture at Backlash. Don't do you make the grunts? He say, I do make the grunts. Grunt. He says grunt. Oh, and Tifa saying she's number one. Ready for a throwdown. Ready for a showdown. But who's going up against Tifa Lockhart? Could it be Almas? I don't believe so. Dunks is mad about that. He says, Almas or nothing. It's Mickie James. And here she comes, ready for action. The legendary wrestler Mickie James.
From Richmond, Virginia.
What is it, Donkey? What would it be? There a bug over there? Mickie James, of course, former women's champion in real life. Much like a lot of the women that have been in these triple threats, I just don't ever think to bring them up. Because I don't have every women's champion memorized. Isn't that right, Leduc? Snoot. Correct. Good Snoot, thank you. Come on, come sit in my lap. Come sit in my lap, dog. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, good boy. Mickie James celebrating. Happy to be here. My hero. My hero, Macadamia. My hero, Macadamia. I say that all the time. Anytime I watch the show, I'm like, my hero, Macadamia Nut. Because I'm a fucking bad comedian. And here comes the third member of this triple threat, Trish Stratus. I think she's a Hall of Famer. I don't actually remember. I would be shocked if she wasn't. Dunk says, please, Papa, calm yourself. Be a gentle commentator. Be the Byron Saxton. I say, no, Dunks. Never be the Byron Saxton. I must shoutcast everything. I pet that tender bug. And he say thanks. Snoop, snoop. Snoop, dude. Womp, womp, womp. Womp. Bloop. Bloop. And here we go. The triple threat begins. Mickie James, neck breaker to Tifa immediately, then goes after Trish, but Trish catching her off guard with a Russian leg sweep. Oh, and a big elbow from Trish Stratus. What is Tifa Lockhart planning? Doesn't matter. As Trish grabs her from behind. Big suplex. Doing some serious damage here to both of her competitors. Neck breaker to Tifa. Oh, Mickie James running in, goes for a big, big punch. But Trish, having none of it, running the ropes. Oh, punch from Mickie James. Spinning around another Russian leg sweep to the possible Hall of Famer. Oh, massive flapjack. Mickie James really turning things around as Tifa rolls out of the ring. One of these three women will beat Tamina and Maurice at Backlash for the first ever Jimmbob Crockett's women's title. Name pending, I don't remember what the name was. Big sit-out snapmare as Mickie James goes to the top rope. But Tifa, there to catch her off guard with a drop kick. Mickie James now stuck in a perilous position. Oh, super arm drag over Trish. I really thought she was going to land on Trish. Tifa now, massive elbow drop. Getting up to her feet, Trish. Oh my god, springboard moonsault, crushing Trish Stratus as she tries to get up. Super kick from Tifa. Calling for the end. And here it comes, the final fantasy. Into the pin, but Mickie James here just in time to break it up. Dunks, quit jumping on me. Mickie James thrown into the ropes. Oh, and dodges into the neck breaker. Are you okay, Bubber Boy? What is your problem? What are you problem? Sit down, dead boy. You're fine. Mickie James calling for a finisher on Tifa. These women got their finishers real quick. Oh! And a McDDT. 1, 2. Oh, and Tifa just barely kicking out as Trish Stratus gets up to her feet. Trish hyping up the crowd from behind. The other two don't seem to notice she's there. Oh, and Trish botches her attempt. Oh, but there's the drop kick, getting Tifa off guard. Oh, and a tag team maneuver here. Oh, incredible. I don't even really know what to call it, but it took Mickie James out, whatever it was. Oh, and what a pin. What a bridging roll-up pin. One. Oh, but Tifa has somehow got out of it. I don't really know how. And now fighting through the kicks. Big kick to Trish Stratus' gut, sending her into the corner. And Tifa now up on the ropes. Tornado DDT. Into the pin, but Mickie James there to break it up. Oh, and another great flapjack to Tifa Lockhart. Mickie James into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Tifa kicking out. I am fine now. He's looking at me so concerned. It's fine. I'm just doing stuff. I'm just having a good time, dog. Calm down. He's not used to me doing this, so it's concerning him now. Tifa, lots of big fancy dance moves into a clothesline. Now facing up against Trish, throwing Trish into the corner. Oh, and Trish kicks her in the face, sending Tifa into the corner.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good. No question about it.
Did we lose frames for a second? Did Twitch mess up? I think Twitch just messed up. Oh, and Trish. Oh, slamming Tifa into the ground. Into the pin. I don't really know what that move is called, but either way, Mickie James barely able to break it up. Now goes into a pin, and Trish didn't realize it. 1, 2. Oh, and Tifa kicks out. That might have just been the greatest steal of all time. I think Twitch is messing up because, you know, OBS. I haven't dropped any frames, have I? Yeah, I've dropped literally 0 frames, so Twitch is just messing up for me. That's fine. Oh, it's definitely messing up. I can't even refresh the page. Alright. Mickie James kicking Tifa hard. Continuing to kick her. And now, oh, a dragon sleeper from Mickie James. Will Tifa kick out before Trish can break it up? No, Trish able to step in and stop that from happening. Oh, it looked like she might have been going for the Mick kick. And there's the chick kick from Trish. I didn't even realize Mickie James and Trish Stratus. The history they have here in the same match. 1, 2, 3, and Trish Stratus defeating Mickie James to go on to Backlash. I missed that Mick kick to Tifa, or honestly. Is that called the Stratus faction? I don't know what the Stratus faction is. I'll be like 100% real with you, but it doesn't matter right now. I'll learn all these things as time goes on. Trish Stratus going on to Backlash. No, my computer is just super fucking up. Congratulations to Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus, Tamina, and Maurice all going to Backlash for that women's title. But who's gonna be the final competitor in that fatal 4-way?
Well, if history is any guide, the next match should be just as good.
Well, we're just no more shenanigans. We're going right into the match.
We're moments away from pure chaos. The triple threat match is next. It's gonna be nuts.
Okay, refreshing the page has finally succeeded. All good to go, and this is going to be a hell of a final triple threat to decide who will take that last spot in the Backlash fatal 4-way. Don't forget our main event tonight. Macho versus Neville for the Fight Master Championship. Oh, my shoulder blades. Could Neville potentially have the help of Braun Strowman in his match? Who knows? They did just form a tag team together. It is now time. Final women's triple threat of the night here at Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. And we're starting out, of course, with Nia Jax. Why did they made her waddle in this game? What on earth? What did they do to Nia Jax? Why did they animate her like that? Alright, whatever. Nia Jax. Some would say the Braun Strowman of the women's division. Things didn't go so well for Braun Strowman in his multi-man match. Hopefully things can go a lot better for Nia Jax here tonight. Dressed up, of course, as the Golden Power Ranger. Doesn't mean like a Black Ranger with gold. But we can't call her the Black Ranger because we already got a Black Ranger. And his name's Apollo Crews. We have an actual Black Power Ranger. Alright. And following up, of course, is the boss, Sasha Banks. Dunk says, until you have an Almas, I will be very upset with you. I'm sorry, Donker. There just is not an Almas. I hate to tell you, there's an Almas at Fire Pro World Cup, which is happening tomorrow. Advertise that more later. Ooh, Donker, I'm gonna squeeze your face off. He says, please don't. Sasha Banks, Nia Jax. Who could be the third woman in this match to stand up to these two fantastic wrestlers? You know, that fatal four-way Backlash, it's quite interesting. Maurice, it's God. Trish Stratus, it's God. Who the fuck won the first one? Oh, it's Tamina. Tamina won the first one. That's right. It's the Princess of Tomorrow. Asuka. 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 There's a lot of ways you can say it, but only one of them is technically correct. Dunks, if you had a human mouth, would you talk to me? Would you learn these words and talk to me? Blink 27 times, if you would. Asuka coming down the ring in her spooky baby mask. You guys remember that NXT TakeOver where she came out and everyone had a spooky baby mask on? It was fucking horrifying. Dunks has now blinked 27 times. Now we just have to get him a people mouth, and he can go snoop snoop. Snoop snoop snoop. Can you hear him snoot on the mic? Cause he's trying to snoot with his fancy tiger mane. Look, I talk about Dunks a lot in the openings. Gotta get used to it. He's baby, and he's the only thing interesting happening is I'm gonna, you know, yeah. I see these entrances all the time in real life. I have nothing to say. Guess I see about 100 times in the game, ain't that right, Donkey Donkter? He says, that's Donk Dash Testicle. I just said testicle. I'm sorry, Donks. Demonetized. Here we go. Nia Jax is on the attack. Okay, Dunks. Ready for Nia Jax's offense as she immediately takes out Asuka. Immediately takes out Asuka again. And oh, but this time Asuka fighting back against Nia Jax. Now starting to do the big moves, kicking. Nia Jax starting to go. Sasha Banks just taking this moment to rest, to just heal herself. What are you doing, Dunks? Why are you sitting in my lap and just jumping up on me? Like, hey, I need you to stop. Sasha Banks double knees to Asuka, catching her off guard. Big knee to the back of the Princess of Tomorrow. Up to the second rope. Diving splash. Successful. Nia Jax finally back up to her feet. As Banks... Oh, swinging neck breaker. Nia Jax. Why is Nia Jax going up to the first rope? Taunting, and Banks grabs her from behind with a Russian leg sweep. Nia Jax now knocked to the outside. Banks getting ready, stalking Asuka from the corner. Could this be the year of Sasha Banks? 2K18 Universe mode, inverted suplex. Donker. Nia Jax now back in the ring. Jawbreaker from Asuka. Oh my god, running tornado DDT. How impressive. Banks getting right back up, but Asuka kicks her down. Oh, and a big kick from Asuka to Nia Jax, spinning backhand. Oh, and Asuka raking the eyes of Nia Jax. A bit immoral, but completely legal in this triple threat match. Oh, great Hurricane Rana. Maybe a bit of a Frankensteiner, probably more likely. As Sasha Banks taken outside. Oh, spinning kick. And a massive running hip check to Nia Jax. Asuka looking to put Nia Jax away already. Oh, spinning her around. Into the Asuka lock. Asuka locked in. Will Nia Jax tap out before Sasha Banks can save her? No, Sasha Banks able to break it up and now just kicking away at Asuka. Banks now has Asuka up. And an Alabama. So that's not an Alabama slam. That's just like a... It's like a waist slam. That's what Wade Barrett called it. I don't know what Sasha Banks calls this, but it's one hell of a neck breaker. Banks now looking to finish off Asuka. Nia Jax still on the ground. And there it is. Backstabber into the Banks statement. Oh, but Asuka's foot was on the ropes, and apparently there's rope breaks and triple threats. Sasha Banks going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Asuka kicking out. That was so close. That rope barely saved Asuka. Jax now throwing Sasha Banks into the ropes. Oh, but Banks fighting back. Big punch. The downside to having a submission move as your finisher is that you have to usually keep your opponent down for more than 3 seconds. Jax going for the pin on Asuka, who's still down, but Asuka kicking out at 1. Jax now getting Asuka up to her feet. Oh, and a big knee to Nia. Asuka going for the pin off that knee, but Banks doesn't even need to break it up as Nia Jax kicks out at 1. Oh my god! That snapmare looked like it just broke Nia Jax's neck, and a wheelbarrow roll up. 1, 2. Oh, and reverse into a pin. 1. Reverse into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Asuka. That was incredibly close there. All of these 3 women giving it everything they've got to take that final slot in the Fatal 4-Way at Backlash. They want to make history by winning that women's title for the first time ever. All Banks trying her best to take out everyone. Asuka looks like her knee may be injured. That could be very serious for her. As we see Banks throw Nia Jax into the corner. Oh, and a big double knees to the gut of Nia Jax, who rolls out of the ring. Into the pin on the possibly injured Asuka. Oh, but Asuka kicks out. More knees to the back of the Princess of Tomorrow. Big kick. And Asuka. Asuka receiving that good fucking backbreaker. And Nia Jax has a baseball bat and uses it to break up the pin. Incredible first weapon we've seen in 2K18 Universe mode. Nia Jax, of all people, is the one to use it. What is she doing? Why is she threatening that person in the crowd? Nia Jax having none of it from anyone. She's going back out. That person in the green tank top is giving Nia Jax a piece of her mind. Nia Jax about to give her a piece of this Louisville Slugger. Oh, and there goes Sasha Banks' head. Banks now rolling to the outside. Nia Jax still talking trash, getting distracted. Asuka getting up to her feet and able to take the baseball bat from Nia Jax and takes Jax down with it. And she's still going to use it. Nia Jax is going to suffer for splitting her attention between the ring and the audience. Asuka throwing the baseball bat down as Jax now thrown to the ground as well. Oh, big spinning kick into the running hip check from Asuka. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, but Banks kicks out. Jax getting up to her feet as Asuka looks for the Asuka lock. And she's going to get it locked in. But Jax is going to be right there to break it up. Jax did break it up. I got real confused there for a second. It looked like maybe she didn't. Oh my god, Asuka sent flying. by the monster that is Nia Jax. Dragging Banks now, center of the ring into the pin. 1, 2, and Banks still kicking out. Nia Jax surprised, but not going to let that get to her as she picks Banks up. Massive, no, that wasn't a Samoan drop. It was just a massive body slam. Into a pin, though. 1, 2. Oh, and Banks kicks out. I don't know if Asuka would have made it in time, but it doesn't really matter. As Asuka, went for a side suplex. But Nia Jax rolls through and now looks to put away Asuka here to win this triple threat match. Has Asuka up into the Samoan driver. There's not the Samoan driver, Samoan slam. My bad. Samoan driver is like the shitty, like generic default finisher a bunch of people have. Into the pin. Banks still on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Asuka kicks out at the last millisecond. Unbelievable. Banks now thrown to the corner. Fighting back. Punching her hard. And out of nowhere, backstabber. Into the Banks statement, but in the ropes. No, the Banks statement's never going to tap anyone out because the ropes are always going to be there, Dunks. Trying to choke Nia Jax out now. Elbowing her in the head. Into a pin. 1, 2, 3. And Banks able to pin Nia Jax to go on to the fatal 4-way at Backlash. Oh, Donker, it's so exciting. She just punched Nia Jax's lights clean out. Just like a rebellious teenager in an abandoned house. There we have it. Maurice, Trish Stratus, Sasha Banks. I fucking forgot the fourth person again. And Tamina. All in the fatal 4-way match at Backlash. One of these 4 women will be the first ever women's champion of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. We're now done with women's matches for the night. 2 more women's matches. 2 more matches to go here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Jesus Christ. So much going on here. As we saw, of course, that Banks pin Jax. And I'll get these win-loss records like fully sorted out off camera. But we just want to write it down, make sure I don't forget. This is Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. It's 2 hours long. That's 2 hours. It's going to be more than 2 hours. Let me guarantee you that, dogs. It's going to be more than 2 hours of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions once all said and done. Goodness. Hopefully my show doesn't run as long because I would like to be done streaming before 11 o'clock. Oh, as I proceed to stretch incredibly. Alright. Well, I repeatedly hit the fucking button, but now you know that Miz is coming out. You would have found out 2 seconds later anyway.
Let's see what he has to say.
The question is, did you see why the Miz was coming out? Because that's the Miz, and that's what matters. Did that sign say throw us a shirt? My entrance is better. I love his little wiggly of the mic. Basic logic says 4 hands are more efficient than 2 hands. And right now, in this ring, there's only 2 hands. But I think I need to make it 4. TJP, I know you're back there. And here comes TJ Perkins. Surprising. I don't really know why The Miz is calling out TJ Perkins. But, you know, he sure cut to the point of it real quick.
What could this be about? Oh, this should be good. He's not going to keep
Perkins,
us waiting,
I
so let's
think,
find out.
talking trash to someone in the audience. Yeah, I imagine talking trash people in the audience. Probably what cost Nia Jax that last triple threat match, Dunks? Yeah, Perkins talking trash to lots of people in the audience. Now, Perkins, we know, is a dark wizard. We learned that in 2K17. He has black magic powers. I'll be honest, I don't have anything better going on right now, so I decided to humor you and hear you out. So here I am, and there you are. There are the people, there's a light, there's a stage, everything's in place. Yeah, this is the Braun Strowman promo. When I look at you, I see someone with the same fire and passion that I have for the business. We both want to make history, and I say we do it together. I say we become the greatest tag team in the history of this. This is exactly the Strowman and Neville promo. It's like word for word. You're a visionary. I'll give you that. You could also be a madman. Because you and me are two explosive personalities, and putting us together, we might just go off and burn this whole place down. At least it's different now. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Me and you are going to be unstoppable. And every single person in this crowd is going to love us. And why? Because we love them right back. And we ain't doing this alone. We want the WWE Universe behind us. Think about it. With me, him, and all of you, the WWE can finally be great again. Is The Miz going to make WWE great again? Did they form a tag team or not? Perkins kind of didn't seem like he was in. He was like, we're going to fucking blow the place up if we team together. And Miz is like, oh yeah, we're going to make it a big bang. The big bongle. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a wild and wacky world out there.
And now we're on to the next matchup on the card. Tag team matchup on the way.
Now it's time, for the first time tonight, some tag team action. It's gonna get a little bit of everything. We got some multi-man, we got a ton of multi-women, we got a tag man match, we got a singles match in our main event, title match, Macho versus Neville, Fight Master title on the line. That's right, everyone, you heard me correctly. There's a title match. First ever episode of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Man's wild. Who man's is this? It don't. Take a drink of my agua donker. Are you snooting at me? What are you doing? You heckin' snooting at me? Snoot. It's gonna take a minute to load. This is actually a good time for me to inform you about a rule that Jacob has set in place. And it is known as the reverse freebird rule. And now the way this works is, because the Shield have the tag team championships, right? They're a three-man team of Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins. We're actually gonna go ahead and start up the match. First, let's start up the entrances. Who's the first tag team coming out here in this competition? That's right, it's Weeaboo Crew. It's Goku and One Punch Man. Rock Lee coming out behind him, kind of keeping his distance though, because he's not actually part of this team. The point I'm making is that, as Jim Boss has said it as the rule, you must have 3 team members to challenge the tag team champions if the tag team champions are 3 people. So for example, and we'll see this here in a bit with the next team comes out, because the next team to come out announced that they were going to bring their 3rd member with them. Rock Lee came out to settle the score, even though Weeaboo Crew didn't really want him to come help. Rock Lee's kind of doing it on his own. That's because this other team is Shane Thorne and Nick Miller with their 3rd man, No Way Jose. Now, so, for example, if Nick Miller and Shane Thorne were to fight the Shield for the tag titles, they'd have to have a 3rd man. No Way Jose would be that 3rd man, as they've come to agree. Now, if Shane Thorne or Nick Miller win the tag titles, They just get the titles as their own team. No Way Jose was just there kindly to help. Fucking Shane Thorne just like elbowed Rock Lee, just nudged him, just pushed him out of the way. But if No Way Jose gets the pin and wins it for the team, he has to be champion, and they're a team of 3. And you would need 3 members to challenge them again in the future. So that's how the reverse Freebird rule the reverse Freebird rule is going to work here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Rock Lee wanted to help even the score, but One Punch Man and Goku believe that they can handle it on their own without Rock Lee's help. We see Nick Miller, I believe. No, that's Shane Thorne, my bad. Shane Thorne and Saitama starting this match here tonight. I have no idea what Jim Boss's plans for the tag division are. I just know that Shield are the tag champions, and of course they're going to defend at Backlash, because, you know, we have all the titles defended at each pay-per-view. All the titles for that pay-per-view show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to defend my titles on Backlash, because I have my own pay-per-view to take care of, which I believe is Payback. But Shane Thorne starting to do some damage to Saitama here, going to the second rope, calling for him to get up to his feet. Oh, and a diving dropkick to the face of One Punch Man. One Punch Man, he's a very strong individual, win most fights with one punch. But he's not exactly like the most resilient. You know, he could take some hits as a normal person. Shane Thorne, a trained athlete, yeah, he's gonna get hurt real bad. So Saitama by punches. It's a glass cannon of the superhero world. And Shane Thorne now throw him around. Oh, and a big knee to the gut of Shane Thorne, getting him right back up. Center of the ring, through the corner. Could we be seeing a tag here to Goku? Normally we see Goku start the fight. Oh, what is this? Throwing Goku onto Shane Thorne. Normally we see Goku start the fight so that Saitama can build up his one punch. But I guess they decided to go for a bit of a different strategy here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Snap DDT to Goku from Shane Thorne as he tags out Nick Miller. No Way Jose was doing his fancy dances on the outside, cheering on TM61. Oh, and a big suplex. Getting Goku up. Now you have to wonder, Rock Lee said he wants to come out here to help. I don't think No Way Jose is going to get involved in this match. No Way Jose is a stand-up man. What is Rock Lee going to do to help that wouldn't just be cheating? Because we've already seen him trash talk someone out here tonight, and that's probably why Weeaboo Crew doesn't want anything to do with him. He's not really a good example. He doesn't make a good example of himself. You see another tag team maneuver here. We're going to send Saitama flying onto Nick Miller. On top of that, Rock Lee just has like a spotty track record. He's not a lot of wins under his belt. Saitama picks up Nick Miller. Oh, big punch. Not quite the one punch, just like a normal person punch. Nick Miller, big belly, kind of a belly-to-belly suplex. Like I don't really know what you would call that. It's like a belly-to-belly exploder. Not, you know, I gotta make some stuff up a little bit. I don't know what everything's called. I ain't no Moro Ronaldo. Big punch to One Punch Man. Nick Miller, oh, another little droppy punch. Nick Miller running the ropes. Oh! Big boy elbow drop. Like a senton onto Saitama's head. Oh, that was a good overhead throw. Getting Saitama up. Oh! Amazing spine buster into the pin from Nick Miller. 1, 2. Oh, and Saitama kicking out at 2. Still in this. But you know Nick Miller's probably calling for the end here. Sending Saitama into the corner. Could be looking for their tag team finisher here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're setting Saitama up for Thunder Valley. No, Goku very concerned. Going to break it up, but no. Nick Miller stops him too. Oh, but Saitama kicking out of Thunder Valley. Amazing effort from One Punch Man. Arm breaker to Shane Thorne. Big uppercut. Another big punch. Another big punch. Oh, multiple consecutive punches from Saitama, who now looking to put Shane Thorne away for good. Oh, one punch is all it takes into the pin. 1, 2, oh. But Nick Miller breaking it up. Goku not there to stop him. Ref telling Goku to get out of there. Oh, goes for the punch on Nick Miller, who reverses it with a punch of his own. Oh, and Saitama gets him with the headbutt, though. That's going to put Nick Miller out for a little bit. Big knee to the back of Shane Thorne. As now Saitama getting the much-needed tag into Goku. He's, of course, constantly Super Saiyan now. It's the only way to make sure you win. As he's going for a body slam, power slam of some kind, Shane Thorne reverses with an inverted DDT. Now slowly getting Goku up to his feet. What is Shane Thorne doing here? He's just taunting behind Goku. Looks like it didn't really matter that he did that or not. He was going for a comeback. Multiple clotheslines. Oh, and the ref just got his head dislocated. But he fights through because he's a true professional. Man, oh my god, that clothesline just tore Goku's skeleton out of his body. Now, looks like they're going for Thunder Valley on Goku. That's exactly what's going to happen here. And it connects. I think that's going to be it for Goku. Oh, I don't actually know what happened. I think Shane Thorne accidentally kicked Nick Miller while going to stop Saitama. So the pin was broken up. And that could be very bad for them. A little bit of, like, bad teamwork there. Unintentional, but could still cost them the match. As Nick Miller able to fight out of that single-leg Boston Crab. Oh, and I didn't think they made the tag there, but I guess they did make the tag. It doesn't matter. Saitama tossed overhead. Big knee to the back. You know, if Goku wants to help the Weeaboo crew, this is probably when he should do it. But, again, I don't think they would want his help. If they're going to lose, I think they'd rather lose as heroes than cheat to win. Nick Miller now wrenching the head of One Punch Man. Throwing him down. Got him up. Oh, go. No. One Punch Man reversing. Oh, inverted DDT. Oh, and saying hello to the crowd. What's good, everyone? It's your hero. Rock Lee going nuts. He's so excited for Weeaboo Crew. The crowd's going wild. Oh, massive hit. Multiple consecutive punches. Oh, no, they were clotheslines. Setting him up, possibly, for one punch. There it is. There's the multiple consecutive punches. Saitama getting him back up, but a reversal jawbreaker from Nick Miller. Grabbing Saitama now. Throwing him into the corner. I think next finisher could very well be the end of this match. Oh, is Nick Miller thrown into the corner himself? I don't really know what Saitama's planning here. Oh, he sends Nick Miller face first into the ground. And now Saitama looking to put Nick Miller away with the one punch! Into the pin on his side of the ring, too. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Shane Thorne didn't make it in time, but Nick Miller kicked out anyway. I guess I was wrong about the next finisher being it. Saitama kicking Nick Miller while he's down. Getting him up to his feet. Miller just a barely living body at this point. Tag team move. Gonna send Goku flying once again. Taking Nick Miller to the ground. All that weight of Goku coming crashing down. Goku trying to break Nick Miller's arm. Goku now has him up. Oh, and there's that shitty Samoan driver. Shane Thorne laid flat on the ground after being taken out earlier. 1, 2, oh! And No Way Jose actually interfering as the ref gets taken out. Unbelievable. I said No Way Jose wouldn't get involved. Clearly I was wrong. And now the ref looks like a broken man in the center of the ring as Nick Miller starting to turn things around. Thankfully our ref starting to get back up to his feet. Nick Miller spine buster to Goku. I don't know what happened to Shane Thorne. I think he got taken out. I think that's him, like, sprawled out on the outside. Goku going up to the second rope. Diving forearm, which Nick Miller able to get out of the way of. Trying to stomp on Goku. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now Nick Miller getting Goku up to his feet. Can't go for Thunder Valley with Shane Thorne beating up on the outside. Their biggest weakness is their teamwork. Oh, and the double axe handle. As Goku gets Nick Miller up. Irish whipping him into the corner. Goku. Irish whipping him into the other corner. Big corner clothesline. Shane Thorne finally made it up to his corner. It looked like he was calling for the tag. But we're going to see a tag on the other side. No, we're not. Nick Miller fighting out of it. Trying to snap the knee of Goku just like Goku tried earlier. Big elbow drop. This could be Nick Miller's chance. This could be TM61's chance. No, Nick Miller calling for a finisher of his own. Oh, and a massive sit-out powerbomb into a pin by the rope break. And still Shane Thorne taking out Saitama with a flatliner. Diving elbow drop from the second rope. Almost decapitating Goku. Nick Miller has to catch his breath here. What an incredible first tag match here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Saitama now out on the ground. I think Shane Thorne's beating him up, actually. Oh, but out of nowhere. Big hit from Goku, reversing it. Getting Nick Miller up. Massive suplex. Can Goku turn this around and get the win? There's Saitama. I think Saitama turned around. DDT busting open Nick Miller. I think Nick Miller and TM61 in general are in serious trouble here. Goku now. Oh, kicking Nick Miller hard in the back. Calling for that shitty Samoan driver. And he's got Nick Miller up. Away from the ropes. Oh, but Shane Thorne back up on his side of the ring. Goku going for the pin. 1, 2, and Shane Thorne able to break it up. Goku not happy about this turn of events. Unsure of what to do about it. Going to the outside, apparently. I don't know what Goku was thinking there. Having some dark thoughts, maybe. Decided to go against him. Saitama looking real tired. And Nick Miller able to reverse out of the tag. Once again, neck breaker to Goku. And Nick Miller looks like he's trying to break the fingers of Goku. Absolutely dirty. What a disgusting individual. Covered in blood. He's about to be covered in more blood. As Goku now. Neck breaker to Nick Miller. I think if Weeaboo Crew can keep Nick Miller in the ring, they have a good shot of winning this. He's easily the most injured of the two. Obviously, by all the blood. Goku trying to make a tag, but I don't think he can. Nick Miller going for the hot tag on Shane Thorne. Oh, goes for a clothesline. Goku just stops him. Goku doesn't even care. It looked like it was bait by Goku as he hits a snapmare on Shane Thorne. He was just faking him out this entire time. Is Goku, like, concussed or something? What's he doing? Oh, and he makes the tag to Saitama, who's got to still be absolutely exhausted. Going up to the second rope. Calling for Shane Thorne to get up to his feet. What is Saitama planning here? Massive double axe handle. Slowly getting Shane Thorne up. Goes for the kick. Shane Thorne gets out of the way. Oh, inverted Frankensteiner. Turning Saitama inside out. Big knee to the back of One Punch Man. Oh my god, and that massive clothesline once again. Doing some serious damage to the already exhausted Saitama. And now, big suplex from Shane Thorne. Takes a moment to breathe and play up to the crowd. He knows this is their opportunity. He's also buying time for Nick Miller to get up so they can go for Thunder Valley. No, he's going to try for it on his own. Nick Miller's finally up, though. Shane Thorne grabbing Saitama up for a sit-out. No! Oh, a massive sit-out powerbomb. Absolutely incredible. Dragging him center of the ring into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, but Nick Miller not able to stop Goku from breaking it up. And Goku fighting back against both of them. DDT to the already bloodied Nick Miller. Shane Thorne going out on the ring apron. Springboard dive. Getting Saitama up. Taking him over the turnbuckle. Oh my god, Nick Miller needs some like medical attention. Nick Miller is in serious trouble. Oh, exploder suplex into the corner for Saitama. I think this is it for Nick Miller. I think it's all Shane Thorne now. Big double axe handle. Saitama fighting back. Oh, elbow to the back of Shane Thorne's head. And out of nowhere, German suplex. Where did this burst of energy from Saitama come from? Looked like he was going for the one punch. But Shane Thorne fighting back. Saitama having none of it. I think Nick Miller's coughing up blood on the outside. In serious trouble. Oh my god, super kick into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Nick Miller was just too slow. And despite all of the pain and suffering they went through, Weeaboo Crew have claimed the first win of the tag team division here on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Without the help of Rock Lee, they did not need him there at all, despite him coming out on his own. And they shake hands, of course. Perfect tag team partners, the Weeaboo Crew. There were a lot of times there where I really didn't think they were going to pull through, but they did. But you can't take anything away from TM61. They fought to the very end. It is time now. We are approaching our main event here tonight on Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. Our title match, Fight Master Championship, Machoke versus Neville. But before we get to that, we have a little bit of a show someone wants to put on for you guys. Looks to be a good one. How you doing, Bupper? Oh, tiny donk. Oh, tender donk. Ooh. Alright, it is time now for us all to walk with Elias. Coming out here without a guitar, though, because I guess it just isn't in the game, unsurprisingly. Elias coming out here, big walks, big confidence, pep in his step. What could Elias possibly have to say in this situation? It's so great to be back here, and oh, who am I kidding? I hate it here. I bet you hate it here too. I bet you wish you could be like me and fly on private jets or stay in the best hotels, but you're stuck in this dump. Look to your left, then to your right. All three of you combined aren't enough to come close to just how good I am at everything I do. Hell, if the three of you then look at the trios to your left and right, you're still all not enough. Add the front and back, it doesn't matter. The WWE Universe has voiced their belief that I don't deserve to be the face of the WWE anymore. They don't want me in a position of power. I've given that a lot of consideration, and it hurts. It sucks to think that I'm that hated. Wait, who am I kidding? I don't give a damn what you people think. I'm not going anywhere. I'm best for business, whether you like it or not. I didn't read the rest of that. It's too fucking fast. People always talk about what's best for business. Well, I don't have to tell you. I think you already know what's best for business. It's me, on TV, in this ring, with the championship around my waist. That's why I'm the most provocative superstar in the WWE. The locker room is probably ablaze with superstars not knowing what to think, fearing what's to come, but the answer is simple. You're with me or against me. You can hop on this train right now before it leaves the station, or you will be run over and left on the tracks. End of story.
I don't think you can be any more clear than that. That's about as good as it gets. Now that the WWE Universe is pumped, we move into more WWE action coming up next.
Well, bold words by Elias. Now, escaping into the night, fleeing into the darkness.
Hope you're ready because it's time
He
for
escaped.
the main event. Sit tight for
But do he
singles
escape
action
forever?
coming up next.
It is time now for our main event. One-on-one. No holds
We were waiting
barred.
a long time for this one. The championship
Neville
for grabs
versus
right
Macho.
next. We have Neville
Fight
against
Master
the opposing adversary.
Championship.
Titles on the line, and here we go.
Macho's first ever defense. He beat former tag team partner Brock Lesnar for the title at Mania. And, you know, he got the championship. This is going to be his first title defense. Good for him. Alright, it's finally time. The main event of Jimmbob Crocket Promotions, the first ever title defense of the show. Macho, Neville. Let's do this. Neville not defending his title. Neville forming a tag team.
Is scheduled for one fall, and is for the prestigious Universal Dragon
Oh,
Championship.
it's JoJo talk. And there he is, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville, formerly known as Adrian Neville Dunks. And Dunks, he say to me, he say, hey, what happened to that man's first name? And I say, hey, what happened to the F in WWF? It gained another line. And I say, that's right. Neville. Come on, come sit in my lap, Dunks. Thank you for joining me for this main event championship match. No holds barred. Only win by pinfall or submission. Weapons, they are legal. Countouts, no siree. They don't happen. Can I pin someone on the outside? What are you? A fool? Neville now waiting for our champion to make his debut. And there he is, coming right on out. He doesn't... The true champ, I guess. Holding that Fight Master title. He should probably wear it around his waist to fix that shitty belt. That shitty fake belt I put on him. Here he comes. This is like a very small title. It's like I guess Macho's probably just a really big person. A big boy versus a little boy. Who could win? Dunks is one of those rare things that is both big boy and little boy. And baby boy. Yes. Here we go. Title match time. Who you got? Neville or Macho Dunks? All miss is not an option. There it is. The Fight Master title. Inspire the fire. Are we going to get special introductions from JoJo? By all
Introducing
means.
the challenger from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville. Introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 640 pounds, he is the prestigious Universal Dragon Champion, Mr. Macho.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
Showing both men the belts. Getting everyone pumped up. Dunks, are you pumped up? Do you feel it rumbling in your chest? You're ready to go. Ready to fight. Smooch. And the bell rings. And right off the bat, Macho goes for a big punch. Neville ducks underhand. Neville just formed a tag team with Strowman. Do you think we could potentially see Strowman come out to help Neville here tonight? It is no holds barred. But who knows? Little Donker, who knows? Not I. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Big DDT from Macho. Takes Neville down to the ground. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Neville just barely got it. 2. Macho just almost beat Neville with just a D. Oh, my God.
WWE Universe expect from this guy.
Neville getting up to his feet. And Macho picking Neville up. Shitty Samoan driver.
Can he end it here?
Into the pin.
Looking at it here.
1, 2, 3. Macho defended his title already.
Retains.
Macho just destroyed Neville. And he didn't even have a moveset set. He had the default moveset. And he just murdered Neville. Oh my God. They didn't even have enough moves for the replays. Macho, still your Fight Master champion. Oh my God. He sold that build up. He just slaughtered Neville. Oh man, maybe Neville needs Strowman. So, good Lord. Well, thank you for coming out to Jimmbob Crocket Promotions. We're not actually done here tonight. Well, this is they're going to be separated, the videos. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching Jimmbob Crocket Promotions, and we'll see you in the next one. Those of you watching live, we're gonna take a quick moment